YouTube, how we doing? PPS here, YouTube play of the daytime. Round two. The first one, technical difficulties got your boy. And we're back here trying to get this to all be ready for you guys, since I do have one early play on the docket here. Two spots on this card. I got to recap the two spots because I haven't been with you guys since Thursday. South Dakota, Denver, overtime game. Ended up getting us there, as well as VMI Chattanooga cashed like three different bets I had in this game there. So really happy to cash those spots with you guys on the show. Numbers are starting to creep back up. I'll show you that in a second. First, want to get out my plays here because I think we're going to start seeing some movement. As you can see, we're seeing some movement on my first play. And 73 is going to be my second play there. I had this at 170 about 5 seconds ago on my first run. I'll move it to 170.5 just because you guys just saw that movement live with me. And I expect it to go back up. I really don't know why it's there. So far, 46.28, 13.32 units for you guys, all for free over here. If you want to support me more, check out Twitter for me. Shoot me a DM if you do want more plays and more action that we're playing over there. But we'll head into our plays here. VMI, Samford, a game that in the first matchup was just unbelievable. I had Samford team total. It was like 84. They ended up scoring 130 in that game. VMI, number 2 in pace. Samford, number 10 in pace. Samford, a top 60 offense in America in terms of adjusted efficiency, adjusted offense. Their defense is not great. Samford's going to run and gun here, but also VMI, bottom 50 adjusted defense, number 2 in pace. I think Samford should just literally have a field day here. I'm not going to overlook this. I'm not gonna pass this up on a chance to get this same matchup. I understand Samford shot lights out and they absolutely destroyed these guys. I get that. But what I do like is I just played VMI at home and they scored and they kept up and they tried to keep up with Chattanooga. Do I think they keep up with Samford? No, I think Samford is significantly better than Chattanooga. But what I do like is VMI is significantly better at home, and they are bad offense. They're like third worst in adjusted offense in the country, but they do score at home. They struggle on the road. And guess what? It went over this number last game, and I think VMI did very, very little to help us, right? We saw 130 from Samford. We don't need that much else. I think this pace is going to be awesome. I think this is a game that you're going to want to watch. 3-point defense, VMI is terrible. Samford just strokes the ball. Even on the road, I don't think that's going to be an issue because VMI leaves everybody open. Paint should be wide open. Don't expect any issues on the Samford side. It's just really, can you quick this number with a 170? That's really what it comes down to. Can you do it? And I can. I have no issues because I've seen it come through before, right? I've seen this all happen before, and I am more than willing to be going on an over with these two teams because I absolutely love this VMI team for overs, and going to keep hitting it until it gets to like mid 170s. So first one of these in a while in the 170s that I've seen, but I'm willing to go there. Lock this in right away, guys. Plays starting in like an hour and a half. Number 2, did show you guys a little bit earlier. I'm on with Montana, Northern Colorado. First half over 73. Showed it to you at the beginning on DraftKings. I really like this spot because Northern Colorado has been absolute wagon for me, and I don't want to go away from it. Montana, they do very well in the first half. They're top 100 team, 36 points per game. Northern Colorado, 38 points per game, home and road. Play with pace. Northern Colorado's defense is not good at all. So that is something else you can just write home about. They're 297 adjusted defense, 54th in pace in the country. I'm always worried going into Montana. But I like playing them away from home. I have no issues playing Montana away from home. They're not a fast team, but they're a good offense, bad defense. They're just trying to slow you down. But usually I lean with the home teams when it comes to pace. And Northern Colorado does start fast usually. So I'm going to roll with that and expect them to continue to do that. Start out quick and get us going towards this number. I think Montana will have to speed up, and we'll start seeing those numbers creep up in terms of possessions and quicker shot opportunities. I also really liked that I saw Montana just absolutely lay the hammer on Northern Arizona this past week. They dropped 50 points in the first half on them on the road. And I like I said, I think Montana is a very, very good home team. I'm usually a little bit nervous backing teams going to Montana. But after seeing Montana travel to Arizona out there, right, that was only 2 days ago, 2.5 days ago. I think that we see this defense kind of lighten up a little bit. I don't think either defense is good enough to stop either offense. Shout out to St. Thomas. That dude's an absolute beast for Northern Colorado. I think he goes crazy in this one. I think this Montana team is good. I do. We saw them shoot the 3-ball well away from home for one of the first times this year, 9 for 17 in that matchup against Northern Arizona. And they hit their free throws. And that's really what I want here. Northern Colorado is very, very poor defensively and very poor at defending without fouling. So I'm going to be rolling with Northern Colorado first half over 73 and VMI over 170.5 there at minus 118. A ton of great games on the docket today, guys. You can go Kentucky, Gonzaga, all these other spots. But I like these lower level spots. And I think that these spots today are going to be profitable for us. So moving into this one, 46, 28, 13.32 units. Had to get a play out, video out for this huge Saturday slate, even though I'm not in my normal habitat out here in my spot. But we still got some Packer stuff in the back. Still got some Brewer stuff in the back. We're here. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you could hit that like button, I'd really appreciate it. Share, subscribe if you haven't been already. And huge UFC card tonight as well. Should be a fun day. Won't be able to watch it, but it will be a fun day. Hopefully I'll be coming back after the wedding and seeing that we cash some tickets. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all your support. And if you could, hit that like button on your way out, and we'll see you Monday.